here to empower you to break through. I think I was talking this whole time and my mic was off. Once again, what's up, what's up, what's up? Achieving Breakthrough audience, it's your girl, Coach Ivory Ector, here to empower you to break through. I'm so excited about today's empowerment session. So come on, get your coffee, get your water, get your juice, whatever you got at this lunchtime mix break, and tune in so that you can be empowered to achieve breakthrough in your life. Let's go. Let's go. Once again, share, like, and get ready so that you can be empowered to break through. I want to say right now, give a shout out to my boy Chuck from Lexon. He has this shirt. It's called Lord, I Just Want to Say Thank You, from the company Lexon. He's cool. He got great stuff. He got good shirts you can't knock down, but God stood up and he came out with another one. Lord, I Just Want to Say Thank You. So check him out. Check him out. The company is Lexon. He has good items. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's get right into it. Today's empowerment session is about let go. We want to empower you to let go. When we think about let go, it's always something that's considered like negative, or, things that are not like conducive for us, or things that are not good for us. And so we realize that we carry and we hold a lot of stuff, and and that prohibits us, or it hinders us from doing the things that we need to do, moving and shaking in the places that we need to move and shake in, going where we need to go, establishing what we need to establish. And we end up not where we want to be, where we need to be, when we need to be there, how we need to be there, doing what we need to do, when we need to do it, how we need to do it, and why we need to do it. So on today's Empowerment Lunchtime Mix Break, your girl, Coach Ivory Ector, wants to empower you to let go. To let go. Somebody say in the comments, I'm ready to let go. I know you hear that and it sounds very broad, and you like, let go? Yes, let go. Well, I'm ready to let go of what? Let go of whatever it is that you feel like you need to let go of, so that you can get and receive and do whatever it is that you need to get, whatever it is you need to receive, and whatever it is you need to do. That's right. You cannot achieve any breakthroughs in your life if you don't let go. I'm the coach. I'm not going to tell you specifically what it is to let go, but I'm going to empower you with the necessary tools you need so that you can let go. Not let it go, just let go. And in order to be empowered to achieve breakthrough in letting things go, you got to understand what that means. What does that mean? Let's look at those two words, let and go. Well, let is kind of defined as it's like to not prevent or forbid from something. It's kind of like allow or permit, you authorize, you sanction, you grant, you warrant, empower, enable, entitle, tolerate. Right? Tolerate. To let is to allow something to happen or someone to do something by giving them or it permission. Okay? By giving it or them permission, by not doing anything to stop what it is that you need to stop. What am I saying to you today? I'm saying that in order to achieve breakthrough in your life, you need to let some things be. You need to let some things what does that mean? You need to stop giving permission. Stop giving the authority. Stop giving the right. Stop granting. Stop empowering. Stop licensing. Stop enabling. Stop tolerating certain situations, circumstances, people, or things hinder you from moving to your next, hindering you from establishing, hindering you from building, hindering you from changing. It could be your attitude you need to let go of. It can be your mindset that you need to let go of. It can be your emotional instability you need to let go of. It can be the way that you communicate or don't that you need to let go of. It can be a relationship. It can be a place that you're living in or something that you're holding on to. It can be unforgiveness. It can be regret. It can be remorse. It can be anger. It can be rejection. It can be mess ups, failures, and setbacks. Whatever it is that is preventing you from achieving breakthroughs in your personal life, in your business, in your family, in your relationships, in your friendships, you need to let. What does that mean? Let means to grant, to give access, to allow, to permit. You need to stop letting those things or those people or even yourself hinder your breakthrough, because without a breakthrough, you cannot get to. That's right, I said it. Without a breakthrough, you cannot get to. Get to what? Get to that relationship you want. Get to the peace you want. Get to the joy you want. Get to the happiness you want. Get to the business you want. Build the enterprise you want. Establish the company that you want. Establish the foundation that you want. And build the marriage that you want. And build the kind of children and family structure you want. You can't get any of that by letting anything do or affect you in doing that. Okay? All right, let me know now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. So we understand that in order to achieve breakthrough in our lives and letting stuff go, we have to first understand that we have allowed some things. We have given things permission. That's what let means. Let means to allow, to give permission, to grant, to give access, to enable, to empower. We have let some things prohibit us from our breakthrough. We have let some things hinder us. We have given things permission, grant, we've warranted, we've tolerated these things, these people, these situations, circumstances, or even ourselves hinder our mobility and moving forward. And so now I want you to understand that when you let something do that, you are letting it, you have given it permission. The word let is all about permission. What am I saying? I'm saying if you don't let things go, you're simply saying that you're giving that thing permission, because the word let is simply about giving permission, letting something stay in your mind, letting something stay on your emotions, letting something stay on your shoulders, letting something stay in your circle, letting something stay in your speech, letting something stay in your place of employment. You can care about your employees, but if they're not producing at their ultimate max, if they're not giving you what the job description required them to give you, you gotta let them go. You cannot keep them because you care so much, and it hinders the level or the customer service that you could be giving to your people. It's hindering your company. It's hindering your structure. It's messing up the vibe. It's messing up the culture of your work environment. It's the same thing with relationships. It's the same thing with yourself, with your mind, with your feelings, with your emotions, with your words. Some of us gotta let our vocabulary go. How do I do that? You have to change how you're saying it and what you're saying. Find out what you're saying. Look at the words that you're using. Then go look at what those words mean. And you will see that I need to let this word go out of my vocabulary, because every time I say this word, this is really what I'm saying over myself. This is what I'm putting out in the atmosphere, because our words have life. Our words have life. And we need to understand that if I don't change what I'm saying, if I don't let this language go, the right door won't open for me. If I don't let this type of language go, then the right door will close. If I don't let this language go, relationships will cease for me. If I don't let this language go, then people won't see me as the great key or access point to whatever it is that they're looking for in their lives. All right. So it's a lot of different things that we can let go of. Remember, we are empowered to let go, because when we let go, we achieve breakthrough, right? So let means that I am giving permission to something to stay, to operate, to move, to bother me, to annoy me, to frustrate me, to stagnate me, to hold me back, to suffocate me, to to prevent from my growth, my development, growth and development. Y'all catch that? I'm allowing this thing to wreck my brain, and I cannot break through with this, right? So now we understand that let is giving something permission, right? We got to understand what go means. Go means leave, depart, take one's leave, to move, to get off, to withdraw, right? To exit, to be on one's way, clearance, right? Clear out. There is something in one of the areas of your life that you need to let go. There is something in one of the areas of your life that you need to let go. Everything isn't always a person. Sometimes what we need to let go isn't tangible, but it is tangible to the point that we carry it, we hold it, and we make it so fear and hate can be tangible because the weight that it puts on your shoulders. Segregation and racial and racism, those things can become tangible because you carry it so much that you begin to feel the weight of it, right? So there are things in our lives that we need to let go of, and we feel the weight of it, but it is prohibiting our breakthrough, and we want to break through. If you don't have financial discipline, then you need to let go of spending. You need to let go of, how you like what you like and the caliber in which you like it until you gain discipline in your financial area that you have enough money to do what you need to do and you still got money left over. You cannot break through in your finances if you don't let go of lack of discipline. If you don't let go of, I gotta have everything that's this. I gotta have everything that's that. We need to think about this thing. Let's think about this. Somebody say, I'm ready to let and I'm ready to go. See, you can look at go two different ways, because remember, go means to leave. Go means to exit. Go means to be on your way. Go means to clear out. Go means to depart. You get what I'm saying? And then go is also an action. Go means to travel. You get what I'm saying? Go means to travel. What does that mean? That don't mean if I'm letting something go, I'm letting something depart from me. I'm removing it from my space. I'm removing it from my mind. I'm removing it from my shoulders. I'm removing it out of my spirit. I'm removing it from out of my company. Because anything, if you leave that one piece of stale bread, right, in that pack with that loaf, then that mold is going to end up consuming that whole loaf, right? So can you think about it, right? If you let this one thing or these many different facets of things continue to reside in your mind, in your heart, in your feelings, in your emotions, in your space, in your job, in your business, in your relationships, right? If you let these things stay, even in your ministries, right? If you let this thing stay, then it's going to end up spreading just like that mold do on that loaf of bread, and it's going to taint and destroy it all. And guess what? Now you have to throw it all away, right? Same thing with meat. If you open up that meat and you smell it and you see, okay, this meat is over with, it's spoiled, it's no good. What do you do with that meat? You don't put the meat back in the refrigerator. What do? You throw the meat away. You let the meat go. And then you do what? You go and you get some fresh meat. I just helped somebody. You go and you get some fresh meat. You go and you get a fresh loaf of bread. Some people like stale pop, but let's really think about the purpose of pop. The purpose of pop or soda is that initial fresh fizz that come when you open up that can or you twist off that top and you drink it and you do that because it's good and it's cold, it's popping, it's right. That fizz just got you, that acid got you on 30. And then some people like, oh, I like my pop flat. Now, the question is, why would we like flat pop? If you don't like flat pop, you might as well drink Kool-Aid, right? So you technically, if your pop has been sitting there, you would throw the flat pop out because it's not giving you that taste and that effect that you're looking for when the pop first opened. So you throw it out, right? That's the same thing you need to do with whatever is bogging you down, whatever is hindering your business from flourishing, whatever is stopping your ministry from moving, whatever is prohibiting your relationships from developing. If they was calling you, if we was calling each other bees and stuff in 2001, it's 2021. We shouldn't still be calling each other bees. You get what I'm saying? Come on, we got to break through in this. We are grown and we are mature now. You understand what I'm saying? Our vocabulary should have broken through, and now we should be talking on the level in which we want to be addressed. Your guy probably was calling you, that's my bee. He shouldn't still be saying that about you. You his wife now. So he should have had a breakthrough in his mindset of y'all relationship and let go of the immature language and picked up some mature language, because I ain't no longer his girl no more. And I'm no longer in that immature mindset. I'm a woman now, and I'm his wife now. I'm her husband now, and I'm a man now. So our words should change. This is my boss now. This ain't my colleague no more. Now this is my boss. So this is what my language should sound like. I should let go of that. And one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to let go in order to break through is our mindset. In order for you to let go, you got to know your mind needs to be changed. You need to let go of the remedial mindset and put on an intermediate, right? An intermediate mindset or a graduated mindset. Your mindset determines your altitude. Your mindset determines what you let go and what you let stay, what you hold on to and what you do away with. We gotta let this stuff go. Unforgiveness, you gotta let it go. Then you tell me, I want another relationship, and you still mad about the last one. I want my marriage better, but you still mad about 5 years ago. I want my business flourishing, but you won't get rid of your auntie. You gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? We gotta let things go, okay? Remember, letting is giving something permission and power. Go means removing. It is exiting. It is clearing out. It is departing. And there is something in all of our lives that we need to emotionally let go, physically let go, spiritually let go, naturally let go. We need to remove these things from our place. That means we're taking the authority, we're taking the permission, we're taking the access. We are removing that from this thing so that we can break through, so that we can move forward, so that we can produce, so that we can excel, so that we can go forward, so that we can accomplish. Come on, I can use all kind of words. All kind of words. Well, I've been here and I've been this way for 25 years. Right. But the world ain't the same way for 25 years. So we need to change. Well, it's been working for my business, but you in the same tax bracket with your business as you was when you started 5 years ago. You have to let the old go. You gotta let the waste go. You gotta let the weight go. You gotta let the worry go. You gotta let the old systems go. You gotta come on and intermingle. You gotta make it work, because you cannot achieve breakthrough. Breakthrough is simply moving from one place to another. It's busting through that thing. It's coming through with straight force and charge. It's coming through, busting through, and making your mark. And it's like, ta-da, I'm here, right? My business is here. My ministry is here. My marriage, we're here. My family, we here. You get what I'm saying? That's what breaking through is about. Breaking through is about once I bust through that thing, it's no holds bars. I got this thing. I'm number one. I'm Ace King Boom. This is who I am in my space, and I run this space. I run this thing because I am empowered to have the ability to let things go. When we don't let things go, they become weights. And anything that becomes too heavy stops mobility. We don't want to be stopped. We don't want to be stopped from excelling. We don't want to be stopped from making it happen. We don't want to be stopped from success. We don't want to be stopped from moving forward, from building and establishing. We don't want to be stopped from making change. We don't want to be stopped from having great relationships. We don't want to be stopped from making it to our 7-year marriage when we can be making it to the 10th year marriage. You know what I mean? We don't want to be stopped at our relationship with our children and now they teenagers, they don't talk to us anymore. We don't want to be stopped in love because this happened and that happened and now unforgiveness, you know, regret, shame, and hurt is stopping me. Let go. I didn't say it and type it in. Say, I'm ready to let go. As a matter of fact, this is what I want y'all to type in. I want you to type in your name. And it's like you're saying, Coach Ivory, let go. Not let it go. Let go. Don't put an it there. Just let go. And you already know in your mind what those things are that you are in this moment saying, let go. Just let go. It's not easy. It's not hard. If you had it 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, and it stressed you, it's weighed you, it's prohibiting you, it's stagnating you, it's blocking you, you need to let it go. Let me give you the tools you need in order to be empowered to let go. Because I can't let you go without giving you the tools, right? Because that's what we do here. These are the tools that you need to let go. I got my notes. I told you I'd be prepared for y'all, right? How does one let go? Simple. First thing, tool is acknowledge. Acknowledge that something has to happen. Your first tool of empowerment in order to let go is acknowledge. Acknowledge that something has to happen. When you look at your business and you assess it and you still in the hole, let's acknowledge this. Let's acknowledge that this is not where I want my business to be. This is not where the ministry should be. This is not where my place of employment should be. This is not where my friendship should be. This is not where my family should be. This is not where I should be. This is not where my heart should be. This is not where my mind should be. This is not where my emotions should be. I got one better. This is not where my time should be. This is not where my time should be. So the first tool in empowering you to break through, to let go, is acknowledge. Acknowledge, okay? That something has to happen, all right? Something. And remember, if you are going through counseling, if you're seeing therapists for certain things for the personal, if you're going to counseling or therapy for your relationships, if you're going to mentors, you know what I'm saying, you're a mentee for different relationships, if you're in the midst of your business and transitional, you talk to someone who has already been through the trenches, but you gotta acknowledge it first, that something needs to happen. The second thing is assess. Assess is where you evaluate, you judge, you aim, you rate, you calculate, you count up the cost, you assess. Once I acknowledge that something needs to happen, I'm now assessing. That means I'm looking through my business. I'm looking through the ministry. I'm looking in my relationships. I'm looking in my friendships. I'm looking in my marriage. I'm looking with my children. I'm looking at work. I'm looking within. And I'm assessing all these different areas because I have acknowledged that something has to happen. Because I don't have my drive. I don't have my stride. You know what I'm saying? I'm not zealous. I don't feel like it no more. I'm tired and I don't want to do it. And I feel like I can't make it. You know, I just don't, man, this dream is over with. You know, they not going to hire me. They not going to do this. You got to acknowledge. And then when you acknowledge, you got to assess. You have to assess. You have to assess. You have to assess. I'm sorry. We have to assess. In order to achieve breakthrough in your life and let go, you got to acknowledge that something needs to happen. And then you have to assess that area or those areas that you've already acknowledged it in, right? Okay, y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? That's right, Karen Evans. The dream ain't over. That's right. I see y'all. The dream ain't over. Nothing that you want to do can prohibit. Nothing. I had to catch myself. Nothing that you want to do. Nothing can stop you from doing it when you break through. Nothing can stop you from doing it when you acknowledge something needs to happen and you assess what area that something needs to happen in. The next tool is decide. Yeah, these some simple tools. You simply decide. Decisions can be very hard. I'm not saying deciding is not hard. What I am saying is, in order to break through and in order to be empowered to let go, you got to acknowledge that something has to happen. You have to assess that area in which you've already acknowledged. And now you got to make a decision. You don't let it make the decision for you. You don't let the situation, you don't let the circumstance, you don't let the people, you don't let the hurt, you don't let the pain, you don't let the rejection, you don't let the court case, you don't let the bad, what's that thing called that we get? The rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the fact that you've been in jail, out of jail, been a whore, not a whore, been on the street, not on the street, been a drug dealer, not a drug dealer. You get what I'm saying? You don't allow any of that to stop you from making a decision you need to make to break through. None of that matters when you're trying to break through. You, as a matter of fact, you use that and that will give you the power to make the decision. That will give you the power to decide. Decide is simply coming to a resolution. It is simply coming to a resolution and making up in your mind with that resolve that this is what it is. I've acknowledged it. I've acknowledged that something needs to happen because I need to let it go. I need to let go. I've assessed that area in which something needs to happen in, and now I made the decision about the let go. Somebody texts, I'm making decision about the let go. Yeah, that's what you say. I'm making the decision about the let go, because it's time. In order to break free, in order to break through, you got to let go. Just let go. But sometimes it's hard to let go. So your girl here giving you the tools. Acknowledge, assess, then decide. Now, I just said decide. That simply means make up your mind, right? Make up your mind. We haven't gotten to it yet. These are steps. Don't miss no step. Use every tool. Acknowledge, assess, then decide. Once you have decided, now you're going to take some action. You're going to act. Your next tool is to act. Act is simply to take action, to do something. This is what I wrote on my paper, to make a move, to bust a move, to take initiative. So after I acknowledge something needs to happen for me to let go, and then I assess that area or those areas in which I need to let go in, I then decide that I am going to let this go. I am going to let go. I am going to let go. And now once I decide means I've made up in my mind. I made up in my mind. I made up in my heart as well in my spirit. My plans gonna change. My building organization gonna change. The way I work this thing out, it's gonna change. I've decided that I need to let go. And in order to let go, I gotta do something. I gotta bust a move. I gotta move around and make a hole. You get what I'm saying? I gotta situate some stuff because I'm gonna break through. I'm going to break through and nothing is going to stop me. I'm going to bust a wall through this nonprofit. I'm going to bust a wall through the city of Chicago and make this thing happen for me. I'm going to bust a wall through Cincinnati and my business is going to be booming. I'm going to bust a wall in Atlanta, Georgia with my new school that I'm building. I'm going to bust a wall through the unemployment system because I'm not going to need it anymore because I'm a CEO. I run this. This is what I do. You get what I'm saying? You make that decision and this relationship. I'm busting a move. I've made up my mind and now I'm going to do something. And the final tool is release. What does release mean? Release means free. Let it out. Liberate it. In the church, we say deliverance. Allow, enable. It's to set free the action or the process of releasing or being released. Simply put, this blessed me, right? This just took me out when I looked at this one right here as I was preparing. One of the definitions of a release is this: When you release, you let go. I said, ding, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. That's the purpose of the empowerment session on today. The topic is empowered to let go. And when you follow these 5 steps, the last one tells you to release. And the definition, one of them for release, is to let go. One of them is to let go. It is to let go. And when you acknowledge, when you assess, when you decide, when you act, and when you release, you will be empowered to let go. Because when you release, which means to let go, then you are released. When you release, then you are released. Now, there's 2 different ways we can look at release, just like it's 2 different ways we look at go. Go is to release, right? So when you release, when you let it go, then you are released to go. When you let it go, when you let go, let this go, that go, you go, whatever that, when you let go, then you are free. And then you can go. So when you let go, when you remove, when you drop it, when you release it, when you depart from it, when you exit it, when you take the permission away from it, then you can go. You can move forward. You can build. You can establish. You can create. The sky is not the limit when you release. When you release, the sky isn't the limit for your business. The sky isn't the limit for your marriage. The sky isn't the limit. When you release and you go, your go is limitless. When you release whatever this is, and the reason why we came to empower you to let go is because it's like sometimes we just let things or ourselves prohibit us from doing the great. Whatever that is, from being the great, whatever that is, from establishing the great, from creating the great, from just making things happen, being movers and shakers. And in order to do that, we gotta be empowered. We gotta let go, but we can't just say let go. We gotta be empowered to let go. Meaning we gotta be helped. We gotta be encouraged. You get what I'm saying? We gotta be supported. We gotta get a fire lit under us. You get what I'm saying? We gotta get our fire burning to let go. And when you let go, and let go simply means to release, right? Then you are free to go. So when you let go, when you release, then you can go. And I want you to know today that Achieving Breakthrough is empowering you to let go. And when you let go means to release. And when you release, then you're released. That means you are free to build, free to love again, free to think again, free to establish again, free to create again, free to change the trajectory of what's going on in your community. If that's your goal point, you're free to build, free to create, free to establish, free to revamp it, free to reduce it, reprove it, redo it. You're free. You are free when you let go. And when you let go, and you're free, you're lighter. Nothing is stopping you and nothing is in your way because you've used these 5 tools to help you let go. So be empowered today to let go. This is your girl, Coach Ivory Ector, empowering you today with Achieving Breakthroughs to let go. We do one-on-one sessions, empowerment sessions. We do group empowerment sessions. We come and we deal with the facts. We facilitate. We do accountability sessions. We do trainings and teachings. That's right. Yes, we do. We do coaching sessions, and we help with strategy and implementations for businesses, organizations, ministries, clubs, social groups, families, friends. That's what we do. And all we are here to do is empower you to achieve breakthroughs in those areas of your life. Check out our website at www.achievingbreakthroughs.com. It's your girl, Coach Ivory Ector, with Achieving Breakthrough, empowering you to break through. Peace out.